bottom bread? It's a bottom sandwich? Ah, hi. It's me, KazCassidy, VTuber, playing more Toontown, because I like Toontown a lot. Hi, I see Circus is here. And, oh hey Circus, you got your name fixed. Nice, congratulations, how's it hanging? Oh no, the cogs are invading, what is it? Downsizers, your boss bots, right? Boss, downsize. Yeah, okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. The screen's upside down again? Why does it keep doing this? Okay, 1 second. Because, like, it's weird, because if you look at it, my cursor is fine, but the game is flipping. Alright, I fixed it. I fixed it. It's there. We're here. We made it. Okay. Moving out. Let's see. Take me out to a different district. Oh, they're doing some actual, like, server rolling here. I'm gonna jump into Zapwood. We'll do Zapwood, and then, you know, today's a nice day. It's a long Friday. And what I want to do is I want to do a little bit more of, what is this here? I've got some Cellbot Scrap Factory I want to go to. Am I sick? Kind of. Circus, so you got your math and science grades up from Fs. How long were you getting Fs in science and math? Also, wait. A couple of weeks ago, you were saying you were going to help Mike in math. Were you getting Fs then? Hey, Wef. Hi, how's it going? What's up? More Toontown. This is my idle game. I just kind of play it. Toontown, more like a Boontown. You miss it. We played Hades yesterday, and we beat Hades once. It. Look, I got guns in my head, and I won't go. Spirits. No, what I'm saying is like I play a lot of Toontown, and Twitch likes Toontown more. Also, congrats, Wef. Yay. Good to see it. Good to see that Luffy's doing the concert. I'm not the biggest fan of Fortnite, and, you know, the idea of, like, a major conglomeration just kind of making acquisition for IP. But, you know, sometimes an artist I like ends up showing up. That's nice. You sound like I spit on either side of my tongue and under your tongue at the same time. Basically, I've got some stuff in the back of my throat, and I'm talking through my nose. So there's some weird resonance, but also some mucus. So that's how that goes. It feels like yesterday we were playing Hades. It was. Well, actually, in between that, we also were, we were watching a weird Japanese horror movie in my Discord channel. Because apparently we do that now. B was talking about a movie they had seen in class. And I was like, you know what? We're going to watch it. So we watched it. It was pretty good. Weird, but pretty good. You're playing Yoshi's Crafted World? Oh, you got a lot of Yoshi going on. Circus, how's your amiibo training going? Is the amiibo getting levels at a decent rate or nah? All right, so I'm in Zapwood Scrap Factory. I'm gonna check my HQ and see what's happening here. Show me an HQ. Show me a group. Okay, I'm looking at Cellbot. Bounce Boro, but that's under... Okay, I'm in Zapwood. That's sound. I can't do that. That's unfortunate. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't have sound. We can't do that. You could believe it's not butter. You choose not to for the love of the game. It's not butter. It's butter. You gotta add the extra stop. Your first YouTube is named a father too. 2D, to dad. What exactly is the Earthbound reference? See, putting the button to button, mother 2, father 2. I don't think, well, here's the thing. I don't think naming a sequel 2 is a mother reference. That's just how you number sequels. Like if you had called it Nin 11, because the original, what the heck is happening here? The original character in Mother 1 was called Nin 10. You know, it works. Did I miss them say they would let me in for this one here? I gotta do a check. You did, well then here's the thing, Circus, it did not land. Because usually when you're referring to something, you can see, you know, it goes from point A to point B. Did I? Wait. Glenn, did I? Oh, I did. Damn. You know what? I already said it. Circus, you could have called it Another Yoshi is Hitting the Stream. You could have said, Father 2, Electric Boogaloo. Father 2, The Fathering. Fatherer, the movie. Let's see. Father New Moon. Father, Attack of the Clones, Father, technically if you want to say it, The Empire Strikes Back, Father, The Two Towers, which is another 9/11 double, let's see, Father of the Bride, Little Father, if you want to, or no, because that's Meet the Fockers, Little Fockers, and then there's Focker-in-Law, which is coming up soon. Yeah. Father 2, Father Harder, like which is Die Hard, Die Harder. A Good Day to Father Hard, which is all days. The Devil Wears Father, that could be one too. Other famous sequels. Indiana Father and the Temple of Goon. What else is there? I'm looking around here. You gotta think of things with subtitles here. Let's see. What else? Father 2, yeah, that Revelations. If that's a Matrix ones, it should be Reloaded. Father 2 Reloaded. Father 2 Return of the Mill. That's actually good. That's layered. Glenn's got it there. Glenn's got the naming convention down. Father 2 Back in Action, even though Looney Tunes Back in Action was the first one in the series. You want to be able to get there. No. So you are, this is another case of you being too young to understand the first reference. Electric Boogaloo is a reference to a movie from the 80s called Break Into Electric Boogaloo. The first one was about people who were good at break dancing. And they had to save the rec center. The sequel was named Electric Boogaloo, and that kind of got stuck there. So, that reference is actually 20 plus years longer than you think. Father of the Bride is just the name of a movie. Other fathers. What other fathers are there? Farther, which is father but Irish, so farther. Father 2, Scenes from Memory. Yes, that's a good one. This one. Father Balls 2, The Quest for More Money. Wes Craven's Father, A New Nightmare. What else is there? Oh god, I know so many movies. What other movies I can think of while we try and wait for someone to join the teddy bear? Dad Tales movie 2. Also it's Dad Tales, woo. No, Dad Tales, woo. Da 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 na. It's Dad Tales. There's Father Ball Z, the sequel to Father Ball. What else is there? Oh god, I'm thinking about movies right now. There's a series. We can't be Godfather Part 2 because that's just the movie. That's just the movie. Oh god, like what else there were there? You know, sequel series. Father 2, Dark of the Moon. No. Revenge of the Fallen. Daddy's Home 2, which is another movie, but I forget that it exists every once in a while, so I'm just gonna say it. What else we got? Okay. I'm looking at the rest of my stuff there. Brains full of mine. I'm trying. And I respect you, Glenn, for jumping in on this. We gotta learn more sequels to Father. Father 2, The Mysterious Island, which is a couple layers of extraction away because there's the original book, Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. And then they made that a film series with Josh Hutcherson, and they replaced Brendan Fraser with The Rock for the second one. It was an adaptation of The Mysterious Island. It had Vanessa Hudgens. Wasn't a good movie. Return of Down. King Father, Skull Island. We got it. We landed there. We hit it. Father Nader 2, Judgment Day. That's one. Let's see. Not the Milk Island, no. That makes me think of MILF Manor. I don't like thinking about MILF Manor. Do y'all know about MILF Manor? It was like a TV show on, oh god, was it on the Learning Channel? Or was it on Bravo, or was it on E? So basically, it was an island that was trying to like be real trashy, and it was the play was you would have a bunch of MILFs, and then they'd be on an island, but the eligible bachelors were their sons. What could go wrong? Many things. I don't think any of them slept with their sons, though. I don't think that... Look, someone can fact check me on this. I want to believe. I want to believe at MILF Manor they did not show anyone hitting that. Daddy in Wonderland looked... That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. Look, I need someone to fact check me that MILF Manor did not end in a weird, like, psychosexual downswing that got it banned off of television. Because I want to say there was a second season. I don't know if there was one, though. I don't know. Do I look it up myself is the real question. Do I dare learn the secrets of MILF Manor? I remember when it first came out, me and some of my friends were like, we're gonna watch this together and laugh. And then we were like, oh no, why are we watching MILF Manor? So we stopped watching MILF Manor. You can find nugget info on these unhinged Freudian drama factory describe. It's a real show. I'm not lying. It's real. It aired. It existed. We all have to live that we exist in a world where MILF Manor was a show. It ran for 2 seasons? Alright, I'm just gonna, while I'm playing Toontown, I'm just going to read the Wikipedia page of MILF Manor, and we're just gonna learn today, okay? We're just gonna learn. This is education, in the wrong way. MILF Manor is an American reality television series that premiered in January 15th, 2023 on TLC, the Learning Channel. The first season of the show featured 8 single women between the ages of 40 and 60 living in a villa in Mexico to pursue romantic relationships with 8 single men, several decades younger. In the first season, the show focuses on the men in question being the women's sons. A second season premiered in April 28, 2024. The premise shifted slightly. The single women were pursued by younger men and their fathers. Okay, so it wasn't their sons. So they took the notes. They took the notes. Good for them. Okay. Continuing on with the premise. 8 pairs of mothers and sons travel to a villa in Mexico to look for love. Upon arrival, I got hit. Upon arrival, contestants are told the 16 contestants were to romantically pursue each other. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving so I don't bring this, oh god, this group down. They're all getting hurt. Holy crap. We are going to learn about the atrocities of mankind, whether we like it or not. This is how we stop bad things in the future, okay? Upon arrival, the contestants are told the 16 contestants were romantically pursuing each other. The announcement is a surprise to the contestants. One contestant, April, stated she thought her son would be on a separate retreat instead of her dating pool. The contestants perform challenges in each episode. In the first episode, the blindfolded women have to identify their son by feeling the men's shirtless torsos, and the winner of the challenge receives a night in one of the suites with a hot tub. Each mother-son pair shares a room. In the second episode, the contestants guess each other's deepest secrets, and one of the women, keep in mind this is episode the 2nd, they state they had with her son's best friend. The 4th episode introduces elimination to the program as one mother-son duo is kicked off, and the 5th episode introduces a new mother-son duo, Lisa/Ryan S., to take their place. The show's title refers to the acronym MILF, meaning Mother I'd Like to Quonk. Though the show's definition of MILF leads closer towards the idea of cougar, in which an older woman actively pursues younger men, whereas the term MILF only implies the sexual attractiveness of the women and not her own romantic sexual tendencies. The second season takes place in a lakefront chalet. And instead features the younger men of ages 21 to 27 competing against their own fathers, 51 to 57, for the same pool of women. There we go. You've been sleeping in the camp between your mall and your bed, it's colder. Have you thought of getting a futon for that, Canyon? Also, you know, when you look up an interest in the dark horrors of man, the name of preventing history from repeating itself, you're thinking about military history. This is where we need to learn, Glenn. This is where we need to learn. That's the plan. That's the goal now. We don't have the power to overturn the military. Very clearly, in this state of the world, we know we can't. However, what we do have control over is soft power. Vicious mockery. Not just as something you can do in D&D, something you can do to bully corporations into stopping doing dumb shit. So if that means we get to talk about MILF Manor, we'll continue doing it. You've been learning about World War II? I don't think it's worse than World War II. I think that, you know, it says a lot about society, but that's the gist. You'd rather die in a war than hear another millisecond of... All right, fine. Well, I'll cool it on the MILF Manor until someone else pops up, and then I'm talking right back about it. Where's the elevator? This is your Joker moment. Get the face paint on. Join me. What's your favorite episode of KazCassidy? The one where he talks about MILF Manor for a long time? A long time. Okay. Oh, look. Do you see those numbers? He said the thing. He said the thing. You're gonna start your villain arc right now? What are you gonna do about it? Make a DILF husbandry? No. Make a DILF island? It's only fair. I love that this conversation is happening over Toontown. I think that's just some absolutely... Oh my god. Oh gosh. The juxtaposition here is some sort of performance art, I guess. Glenn's gonna become Dilfman. Honestly, power to you. Do it! The one where he talks about naming the Yoshi sequels of Father and then transitions into MILF Manor? Yes. That is this episode. That is the episode of the Kaz Show we're doing right now. It has been 20 minutes, and that has been the entire process today. Oops all father, oops all mother. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Can I get a number here? Actually, wait. No, I've got this. I got this. All right. I hope there was. I hope there was. Now, Circus, that is evil. That is evil. Look, are we okay? Okay, if we're gonna be serious here, we're gonna need to do a setup. We're gonna need to set up the fact that we have multiple running counts. One count being, how long is it till Kaz can decide to not... Well, how long is it until Kaz references 9/11? The other one is about talking about MILF Manor, a show that I have seen 5 minutes of. Does that mean I have to watch MILF Manor now? Do I need to be informed in my concern about MILF Manor? Do we need to make that the next watch-along in the Discord? We watch MILF Manor? Is that the goal now? Is that the plan? No, Glenn, that is factually incorrect. I have seen one episode of MILF Manor. I did stop very early. Much like the entire people who did that. Made that show. Went through production. Did the casting. Decided, you know what? Let's have the mothers and the sons in the same island. They should have stopped. Would my soul be clean had I not? No, because of other reasons. But it didn't get cleaner afterwards! Is that enough? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no, it's alive? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Let's talk about coffee. Personally, I like mine with oat milk, and oat milk makes up, like, maybe a full third of it. You like your okay, so I'm one of those people who for the longest time also took it black because I was too afraid to talk up to people at the cash register because I was like, venti, grande, mini, mommy, and the answer was just to say, just give me a coffee black, and then I'd be like, I will just drink this to drink it. But then I was like, I'm working in an office now, and because of that, I could very simply just be like, I can make my own coffee now. Take a Trenta cup and fill with espresso. Glenn, that is how your heart bursts. You just don't you know, Circus, sometimes I gotta remind myself, you again are a child. So, like, you gotta learn to love multiple parts of the flavor palette. It helps balance stuff out. You can't taste glory if you're unwilling to risk your... You know, I don't actually know. Was I ever breastfed? I think at my age, it's a weird thing to ask your mother if you ever did. Would it be worth learning? Probably not. I doubt it. In fact, I'll just say no. Yeah, I guess that might just... That's a secret of the world that will never be learned. We'll never know if Kaz has tasted breast milk. Glenn, that is... Oh my god. Glenn, I know we don't ban off in here, but that is such an ick sentence. Circus, you don't need to advertise other streamers. I'm aware. He's with Pain. I keep an eye on them. I keep tabs on them. Remember, stream courtesy. Sorry, give me a second. I need to test the sentence there. My birth giver, have I tasted you? Yeah, no, that's just bad. That's just really bad. Oh my, yeah, that's no. Ooh, ooh. That's yikes. That's Yikers Island right there. Ooh. No, you're good, Glenn. I think at this point, it's like 3 people here right now, and we're okay with it. Just like, if this was a more... I can't believe I'm saying if there was a more kid-friendly game than Toontown, maybe we should rethink about it, but I think at this point we're too far gone. We're just doing whatever here. But yay, Toontown. Woohoo. This is a grind game. This is how we talk. Why did you taste this witch cartridge? Circus, you're saying so many things in a row. And I'm like, what is happening, my dude? I know you just said you were failing math and science. But this isn't a culinary class. You don't need to taste the computer. You don't gotta taste the computer. You got a soda for it. They made a can of Coke that tastes like a bite. B-Y-T-E. I think it might have been limited time, but it is something. It is something. You're not on your ADHD meds right now? I feel like this is how you usually talk, which says you're usually not on it. Okay, come on. What we got here? Come on. Get swifty with it. Do it. Do the dance. Do the funny dance. Oh, sweet. Is that the full disguise? Alright, and that is one Toon task down today. I gotta send it back out. Alright, drop animation 2. And that's 13 more cell bots. And, is my full... Do I got a full suit? I got a full suit. As a cold caller. Yeeha. There's limited edition League of Legends Coke that tastes like how WD-40 smells. That is gross and concerning. I'll take your word for it because I have only played League maybe 3 times in my life. I don't plan to go back on again, but I know a bunch of people keep trying to make me. All casual, no ranked. As a trial Jinx, and maybe a bit as Garen. Can I get in here? When did I get taller than the door here? Okay. What are we practicing League of Legends? If we can find a 5 stack of viewers, that's the idea. Okay. These are cash bots. I don't want that right now when I'm doing sell bots and law bots. We're gonna go back to the Barg. Look, hey, Glenn. You're saying my soul's been tainted? We knew this happened. Remember, I watched MILF Manor. I watched MILF Manor. Oh, also, Ace, you missed a long discussion about the TV show MILF Manor. MILF Manor is different. League of Legends is the bearer of the One Ring. Okay, so not my fault. There is a MILF Manor. Yes, it was a TV show. It was a competition dating reality TV show that aired for 2 seasons. 2 full calendar seasons of like 10 episodes each on TLC, the Learning Channel. And I've been saying that the exact same way every time just to really push that forward to the front. I think it got canceled in 2024. But the first season, they cast both the moms and the sons. 8 moms, 8 of their kids. Everyone. All right, good night, Glenn. I hope you don't have dreams of MILF Manor based on how many times we've said it. If I can get a counter on this stream, how many times I said MILF Manor, that would be a lot. This is... Did I title this stream A Visit from the Toon Squad, which is a reference to the book A Visit from the Goon Squad? Not that kind of goon, but an actual other thing. If so, wow, this is the perfect subject matter for this. Oh yeah, and Ace, you missed it. There was a movie night in the Discord. We were watching a Japanese horror comedy called House. It's called House. No MD. There were no doctors involved. There was a man who was a watermelon, and a man who became a banana man. No, we were doing that, and then like we spent like an hour afterwards looking at Twitter and my YouTube shorts. Have I ever read or watched The Outsiders? I have watched the movie. I read like one chapter of the book because that wasn't the reading group I was in. I was in an advanced one. So I read Michael Crichton. But I got it. You felt like I was too silent? What? What you talking about? Okay, so what street am I going to? Sleet Street. Tend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His gat was fat and his mew was odd. Shit. Are all of these buildings the ones I need? Okay, let me check this here. Okay, I'm on Sleet Street. One of these has to be the right one. And I know it wasn't high art, but not even one ask about the Sweeney Todd interpolation. None. Has no one listened to Sweeney Todd and or watched Sweeney Todd? I mean, I'll take it as a no, but unfortunate. Y'all should listen to it. I need more people who can talk to me about Broadway shows. It's really bad. Okay, if I can't find one here, I'm going to Splat Summit. Oh, perfect. It's open. All right, what do we have on this quest line? Hi, Pete. Wait, micromanagers? It wants boss bots? Ugh, fine. What's the percentage on this street? Like 10%, not the worst. What is the worst is I don't see anyone here right now on this floor. Not this floor. They're all cell bots today. like any of these actually worked, because I do have those two as a setup, but otherwise we're just going back to the burg. All right. This one should help us get more law bots. We are closer to cell bots though. Oh, but we got boss bots and a micromanager 8. We can work with that. We can work with that. Chunky's looking for someone there. Oh, this street is popping off. This street is popping off nice and hot. Okay. Oh, come on, Spin Doctor, don't. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spin Doctor. Was Spin Doctor... Oh, God. Is Spin Doctor 2 princes? Stop. 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 Don't. There we go. Really? Really? You're gonna dodge both of them? Holy crud. No, we gotta get this now. We gotta get... Hit it right now. Right now. Come on. Thank you. Got him with a TY. Is that not enough? Fuck. Really? Okay, please, 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 don't make a 3-row. Don't make a 3-row. We gotta hit this. We gotta hit this. Oh, nuts. Oh, we're gonna wipe. We're gonna wipe. It's a 3. Okay. Bouncy, do you have lore? Do you have lore, please? No! Shit! Well, it wouldn't have worked either way, because if it hits it, we die. Okay, so the micromanager's gone. Why? Stop coming here! Stop it! Stop it! We don't want you! Stop it! Fuck! They just keep coming, they keep on coming. Fed to the ground and they don't stop running. They're good at dodging, right? Okay. We just gotta keep trying. We just gotta keep trying the lure. Are you kidding me? And I'm gone. I'm out of gags. And now I'm clinically depressed. Da da ba ba da. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba. No, Dynamo. Oh, hi, Dynamo. I see you. You're friends. Let me take this, please. Allow me to get this so I can get out of my Charlie Brown. No, what? I'm spawn camping. Make me happy. Please. Let me consume. They had you do that in choir? That's a choice. That's a choice. Do I have any beans? Do I have beans? I have enough for some gags. Sup, Dynamo? What's up? Dynamo, what's your Toon task? Let me know. We can work towards that. Completed by coincidence? No, I get it. It's the weekend. It's Toon time. I should get more flakes up here before I get moving. Woohoo! Oh, I jumped you. I'm good. No, Pete. I don't want to party. Sad. I got bodied. Alright. Back to Polar Place. That seems to be a hotbed where people just kind of like going up places, so. We'll try it. We'll try it. Are there 4 down? They're 5 down. That is a cash bot. I'm gonna have to not take that. You know what? Sure, let's do it. I don't care. We don't need to go for tasks. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna chill. It's Toontown Friday. It's Toontown Friday. Hey, Keisha. All good. All good. If you need to... If you only do whatever, do whatever. Hey, B, you missed it. We were talking about MILF Manor for a long time. The first 20 minutes of this episode. Absolute mess. So bad. How are you doing, B? B? I need you to look me in the eyes right now and tell me, are you fucking serious? There's a DILF Manor? And Glenn left before he could learn that there was a DILF Manor? Is there a GILF Manor? Is there a KILF Manor for, like, cousins? Oh. Oh, no, good for them. Good for them. Like, are they all, like, otters, bears? What are we talking here? You watch commentary. That, you know what? Sometimes we learn. Sometimes we learn. I wonder what the, there's gotta be like a straight line that you can draw with Lord of the Flies to the concept of putting people on an island to see what the hell they do. And before that, you know, there's that, like, literature genre or subgenre of British boys being left on an island being very prim and proper. But then it devolved into MILFs. And also Naked and Afraid. And Love Island. And Temptation Island. Do y'all remember Temptation Island? Not the temptation to murder other children. That's what happened in Lord of the Flies. But Temptation Island was on, I think it was a VH1 show. It could have also been Netflix. I might also be thinking of Too Hot to Handle. Either way, the general idea was you would go on there with a partner. And the idea and the thought was, how much can we make you want to cheat? And how much can we make these people who signed up for a show called Temptation Island think that would not happen to them? Kind of want to watch it now. Maybe that's what we watch next in the Discord. Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. No, but B, like, how did you get traumatized by Lord of the Flies? I think I read that for class at least 2 times in different grades. So it's a standard canon there. Let's see. You feel kind of bad because you lost one of the important wires to your 3D printer, both to literally nothing. They disappeared. You think there's like a wire gnome or like a small eldritch mouse that's hanging out in your thing? You got too attached. Were you a Ralph fan, a Piggy fan? Were you a Sam and Eric fan? Were you a Simon fan? I was a very pudgy kid, and I've kind of gotten some of the pudge back, so I was always a big Piggy. Oh no, not Simon. No, not the Jesus allegory. That's rough. That's rough, B. Yikes. Unrelated to, I guess we're really on Islands, the TV show, kind of talk today. Y'all remember Tumblr Island? You are literally Lord of the Flies. Yes, you are Beelzebub. You killed your Oshi, B. You killed your 10-year-old Oshi. With sticks. And pointy sticks. You got him in a sticky situation. We gotta do the gag. We may have oversold the left one there. Now that the loan shark's just chilling. What was the thought on that? Alright, I'm gonna heal. You killed your Yoshi, your dog killed your Yoshi? Yes, but then your mom bought you a new one almost immediately. So, like, you made father to... That was the other first part of the 20 minutes, just finding different ways to make sequel references that were distinctly sequels. Really? Why are they so... They're so good at dodging. Hi, Doug. Hey, Doug. How many languages do I speak? One, I used to be okay at Japanese. It's fell pretty bad, and I learned enough of Spanish. How hard are they to learn? It really does depend on what your starting language is, because you just gotta be able to understand rules and vowel inventory. Japanese, difficult. Just because the orthography is different, but like once you get past that, it's pretty nice, and the structure of the sentences are good. Spanish is super easy. It's so easy. Whatever. And hi, Doug. Day's been okay. A little bit sick, but I'm good. We've talked about Milk Manor for a long time, and Acacia, unfortunately, has some missing wires. Yeah, hopefully you find a software center. Well, okay, Acacia, I'm confused. Like, is your Ethernet, like, costing more per use because you have it there for a reason. All right, rock the left one. Oh, right in the face. Okay, what we got now? How about we do, I'll do a lure. If anyone else wants to lure up again. Or not, we can squirt. We can play the squirt game. That should be enough. That should be enough. Yeah. We've got designated single healers here. It's like we've kind of got this set up. Well, you know, the real question is your mom using the Ethernet? Because someone should be using it. Because, like, what's the point of having if not to use? Like, what's the deal with any of it? Okay, is the boss? Where I get my backpack? Oh, it was April Fool's Day event. Cool. Your mom doesn't use it? Then, well, you know what? It's her problem. It's in the house for a reason to use. I'm gonna go for lure. I'm gonna go for lure. Okay. You're stressing about internet right now. Your sweet mates get the cheapest stuff and don't want to upgrade? B, no, you're a streamer. You want to have decent upload speed. Otherwise, you're gonna look like someone who doesn't, you know, have the specs to stream in more than 5 FPS. Wouldn't that be a terrible, terrible thing to watch? You know what you're gonna do? Well, B, I think maybe it's time to start fundraising for Ethernet. Or, honestly, you could ask my... I say this as a joke, but I feel like if you say it enough times, maybe if you just say Mamdani 3 times and see if like some public service will increase the speed of general internet, it might happen. It might happen. He's doing a lot. Do apartments have Ethernet? It depends. It depends. I know some of the newer ones, which were more like duplexes that had more people than they should have done that before. I don't know how old it is. We have to do our... Yes, y'all are all artists, so like, there's that. It's your first time moving out? Oh. Oh, there's more to come. I say that as someone who has been in this same house for 3 years, and I'm probably gonna re-up. They're artists, yeah. Yeah, dorm doesn't count. Dorm is your middle ground. It's where you learn how to, like, it is the training rules, training wheels for moving out. Circus, I'm really surprised that this is new to you. Like, In particular, these two are here all the time. And you're here all the time. How has there not been any crossover at this point? You love your sweet mates, they just don't need as much good Wi-Fi as you... I feel like they need Wi-Fi in short bursts, as opposed to what you do, which needs consistent Wi-Fi for... probably hours. Hours on end. Why do I say hours like that? Huh? Yeah. I mean, the way you're talking about this, Circus, is like you're surprised that they do art. And I'm like, it's kind of like a defining feature of Be On Stream. And also, Acacia is a fox that also does art. That is the other part there. She is also a fox. They play a lot of video games, not really multiplayer. That is also reasonable. I feel like you don't... Wait, what? Get me out of here, get me out of here. No, Circus is the artist formerly known as Jevel, known as, Tenna. You're a little bit... B, shut the fuck up. Stop being so modest. You made Saruman Tampon. And other things that are probably more presentable. But you made that. You did make that, and you can't say you didn't. Look, it's a really good piece. It's a really good piece. Oh god. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot the Flowey era. Yeah, Circus, I'm really happy you decided to stick with a theme, because that was getting, like, a lot. And they were all Undertale theme, and I'm like, do you want to be a creator? Because, like, you should probably branch out from branding yourself off of licensed material. Why is this not working? Okay. You can't say you're just a bit... You've drawn God as a tungsten cube? Okay, but the question is, have you drawn a biblically accurate angel yet? That's another important piece of it. You gotta get that full set. You gotta get that wheel theology. Wings are hard to draw, but what if it was just a series of wheels? Turning in different directions. Like a gyroscope. But biblically accurate. If you're not interested, that's fine. That's fine. As someone who studied religion in college, some of the art for that stuff goes insanely hard. Like, sinfully hard. Like, MILF mannerly hard. I should go to hell for that one, actually. Honestly, yeah, I should be dead. That's going in my cringe comp. Thank you for the onomatopoeia for the boing. Very much important, very much needed, B. Jesus was a chill guy, his dad was kind of a dick. Yeah, almost like he's multifaceted. If God is real, you're gonna have to ask me. Oh, wow, I was not going fast enough, and we lose on 69? Shoot, okay. If God is real, you're gonna have to sit down. Okay. Let's talk about questions for gods. I'll take questions for gods for... I was gonna say 69, but that's too much. Is the next question where, who, when, whomstative? What the hell is a tub thumping? What the hell is a Chumbawamba? How can they make I can't believe it's not butter? Chumbawamba. B, you know how the both of us are. Odds are one of us was gonna bring up Chumbawamba on stream one of these days. It's just surprising it's me. Why are you doing this to me? Why would you do this to me? Yes, B, you do get knocked down, you get back up again, and hopefully the taxi doesn't get in another crash. Oh, wait, actually? I can't believe butter is just margarine? That's it? Well, that's anticlimactic. If you're omniscient, then how... Circus, that's a lot of questions. You gotta split it up, and you gotta also understand, huh, you're really assuming they want to save humanity. There's a whole lot of literature as to, you know, the responsibility of God, and also a bunch of people who watched one, like, Zack Snyder movie and really like saying the line, but we won't talk about that now. There's more to talk about, but we're not gonna talk about it now. B got up at 7 for a few seconds and did get knocked down. You're currently a bunch of pain meds and wrapped in pain patches. Oh, should we not have been up until like 3 in the morning? You just want some chips? You know, I feel like at this point, Suki should go get you some chips. Suki should be able to go walk over to the to the vending machine and get you something. Cool. Where is everyone? What's going on here? Okay. It just happens. I had a feeling with the mealgia. You want Lay's Classic? Now what if I were to raise you... What if I were to raise you barbecue? Also, I just want to point out how banger of a name this is. Ace, you should be able to... Dude, this is freaking Denzel Furry. That's awesome. That's hilarious. This man's about to drop the biggest cheese verse of all time. Dude, he's about to freestyle on this dude. Alright, let's just do a throw. Yo, all caked up on a Friday? B, I'm so mad you weren't here earlier. There was a moment that was not interacted with, it was not reciprocated, and I can't be mad because people didn't understand it because they're not as old as I am. But also, you probably know it because of proximity. We're on Sleet Street, so I started singing Attend the Tale of Sweeney Todd. I waited for 2 seconds, and then I was like, what's the worst way to end this? And I was like, his gap was fat and his mew was odd, and then no one said anything for a full 20 seconds, and they didn't even talk about that. They just were talking about other stuff. The culture. Open the schools. Have them learn about classic Broadway and how you can ruin it with Rizzler. Give me the Rizzler and Man of La Mancha. You're so upset you missed me. You did? Oh no. Oh no. You don't know Man of La Mancha? It's the impossible dream. It's Don Quixote. Sancho Panza. Dude's afraid of windmills. Oh, so, you know, that's wild. My school also did Sweeney. It did Sweeney like maybe maybe a couple years back. Because my shows were Once on This Island, where we did not have enough people to do Once on This Island. The Producers, where I played just the most flamboyant Carmen Gia you ever did here. Oklahoma, where they had me play a Persian. I'm not Persian. And then there was The Secret Garden, where I played the lead for a park and bark that I can't bark for. Hi, Kuro. Oh, Belili Blonde's so much fun. Wait, B, does that mean you did set dressing for... Did you do set dressing for Gay or European? Oh, B, I have so many questions! Okay. Spruce Lahoma, Birch Lahoma, Acacia Homa. You're also a kind of wood, Acacia. I hope you remember that. Also, hi, Kuro. Yes, we like Sweeney Todd here. We like it a lot. Oh, really, Ace? The exact same one? Card left? The card was a good one. Oh, wait, B, that's so cool. You got to do Oh My God, you guys. Looks like Elle, she just won the prize. If there ever was a perfect couple, this one qualifies. Oh my God, you guys. Circus, I don't think you understand what's happening right now. Oof. Don't do this to me. Come on, we can't do this twice in one stream. Don't make me black out. Don't do that. Oh shoot, I should have waited a second. Circus, do you know Broadway at all? Are you like a Broadway fan or not? You had a whole building that reached ceiling with a few stories of windows to people to peek heads out of, and you moved the big stairs. That is unfortunate. I'm about to get bodied. I am going to run away now. Because I just spent 30 on gags. I'm not doing that again. Oh gosh. Kuro, you probably know this one because vibes. Like my ex-girlfriend in high school, not the long-term short-term one, but the short-term one that was the last person I dated before I got to college. We had a cabaret, as one does. I was originally going to do a Jason Robert Brown song that I was not as good as I needed to be to do that, but I had worked my ass off to get to where I was. That got canceled, and I was like, I can't do that. Okay, fine, then give me something. And they're like, you know what, you're gonna do Hedwig. So I did Hedwig in drag, and then I proceeded to almost run away to Arkansas. Longer story, but my girlfriend at the time, she had sang what, oh god, Green Finch and Linnet Bird. Is that the one? I was like, that's okay, it's not great. I'm all over the set. Broadway's, yes, that is, in a very reductive way of saying, that is where that happens. That is the street where it happens. The street where it happens. The street where it happens. And then there's more off Broadway as well. There's a lot off Broadway. Wait, the last set you got to see was Mamma Mia? That's such a fun show, though. All the costuming's so good. You never got pictures fish. Is this the same year where you couldn't walk, but they still let you? B, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, it is. It is pretty flighty. It's really high. I was like, you don't. I mean, you sing proper, but you don't have much style on it. And I guess I was always a bit of a. No, I really was a catty bitch. I really was. Hi, we going in, Emma? Hey, Let's go. Let's go. It was hospital year. Oh, nuts. You don't need to go to a drama class to be a Broadway kid. I never took a drama class, and I was the goddamn president. And I was the king of drama because I was a catty bitch. Not because I was actively in it, but more like I was like, he's so pathetic, and he tries so hard, but he's not good. So we'll tell him your secrets. So I knew a lot of secrets. And worked my way up to president. It's like House of Cards, but lower stakes and somehow more annoying. Dang, B, they really gave you like the full canon, because like Almost Main is pretty big. Like in terms of straight plays, it's that one in our town that gets used the most. Even though I can't remember a damn thing about it. No, I'm trying to remember. It was is that the one that has the seeing the dot thing? Because there's a scene I recall about someone seeing a dot, because I did that in a one-act play, and that was my first kiss. And I was like, this feels so weird and so wrong. You never heard of Almost Main? You gotta remember, B, also, I have like a lot of like just trivia knowledge in my head, because I had a lot of time on my hands, and I didn't get raised by my parents. I got raised by TV. So there's that. Yes. Well, it's also that, The Crucible, Death of a Salesman, and a lot of other ones from Samuel French. Samuel French does a lot. Can someone please heal me, please? Oh my god, please heals. Someone, please. Please. Oh shoot, why do we do that? Hey Aaron, what's up? We're playing Toontown. We're talking about Broadway. And no, Kuro, like it's a fun one. It's a fun one. Lion King is like very well made. The puppets are insane. Julie Taymor, great directing. It runs so long. Oh, B, that's a nice set. Nice dressing on it. I like it. It's cool. This is an intense opener. We've had really bad luck so far. Okay. Good. I think we got the math right. All right. Aaron, thank you for the update on Fortnite. I appreciate it. Let me get a link to your channel, actually. God. Y'all have gotten me started on something here, and I'm like, breaking out into song is not often encouraged or liked, so I'm trying not to. Let's see. You had some little houses, don't have pictures, you paint all that was all those trees? B, that's amazing. I like the flourish on the top one. Those ribbons are really well detailed. I like the shadow you see on there. The shine is really cool. Yeah, that's a good set too. I can see the levels. I can see the tape you've got set up. Overall, very nice. All right, we're gonna max lure. We're gonna lure max it. You got inspired by an Ed. I'm sorry, Kuro. You need to send the Ed. We had 3 lures. What? Oh god, we need to dodge. Oh, we are so dead. We're so boned. There's one down. Crud. We're gonna lose this one. This is so bad. This is so rough. You guys ever been excited eating really good food and then okay. We gotta run that back. We're gonna run that back. You gotta learn. That means you gotta chew, Acacia. You gotta learn to chew. Okay, that's enough there. I'm gonna have to go fishing. I gotta fish. I'm almost out. I gotta get beans. Gotta get beans. Why am I white now? Karen, you can't just keep asking people why they're white. It's because I got, it was a bonus, I think. They said colorless gag, which, you know, whatever it means, they chose to make me white. Yeah, I know. I know. We're just gonna spend some time regaining some money off of the RPG mechanic of all time, just the fish. God, they're giving me like tiny fish. Can I get like a 17er? Can I get 17? If I could flick. Nope. Nope. Can't say that. Can't say that. Can't do it. That's pushing it. That's pushing YouTube a bit too much. We lost an orange baddie. It will run out eventually. It definitely will run out. You sent the TikTok? That is okay. I appreciate it either way, Kuro. Where is the fisherman? Just rest and heal? I'm trying. You can't rest in this one. It's based on time. Or if you can get those little extra stuffs. Okay, come on. We gotta refill the gags. Hey, Bun Bun. Yes, we are in Toontown. We're Toontown it. That's what we do. You know, jellyfish are pretty much immortal. They're just vibing. Yeah, but are they sentient? Do they know love? Do they know fear? Do they know pain? Are they alive enough to understand the pain? Should also not be saying. Never mind. I'm stopping myself a lot more often here. Let's see. Did you get enough today, though? I did not get much sleep. I taught maybe 1 hour worth of class because I had my coworker cover for me. I owe him one. But, yeah. Lobsters, though? Yeah, because everyone returns to lobster. Many evolutionary chains end up becoming lobsters just because. The shape is very alluring. Can I get one more? There we go. Right. Back to the streets where we got bodied on the street. We gotta get back here. We hunt them too much for them to get that old? No, there are old ones in the sea. We just like have they breed really quickly. Okay, I need cell bots, I need law bots. the context on that, Circus, is you gotta remember what is the age there, because like there was a lot more oxygen in the air, so they got real big. In general, just all animals got real big. 9 in the yes, of course 9 in the afternoon posting. It's literally 9 in the afternoon where I'm at. Why would I not? BZL VTuber. In what that way, jellyfish are the water version of microbes in the biosphere? Yeah, probably. Your eyes are the size of the moon. Are you feeling so good just the way that you do because it's 9 in the afternoon? Da 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 da. So I've lost my ability to do Brendan Urie voice. I don't know what happened. It's just gone, and I'm sad. Okay, don't go to the cash bot. If we can go to a law bot office, that'd be amazing. Back to the do 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 da 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 da. And I know that you could be, and I know that you do. I know that you feel it too. What is this one? This one is a Lawbot. I'll take the Lawbot. They're out. You are at the Panic at the Disco concert, and Brendan came down a flying piano. Wait. B. Your mom tried to outshine you at a concert like that? That's... B, you cannot let them live that down, ever. Sometimes you feel like you don't have music and movie stuff to be here. No, you're here because you're learning about it here. And I'm giving recommendations. And you're gonna... The amount of references I pull is a lot. More than Family Guy, honestly. You don't worry. Good, B. Never let them live that down. Your mother pushed her child to try and get at the at the emo boy of the year 2009. Have you ever thought of like oh my gosh, were you there when those memes were like prevalent, where you would have like a vine and then it would go, if you love me let me go, and then it just like explodes? You did Tut Peach Month? B, you've been to so many cool places. I don't think a band with us works well. I don't have much, like, my lung capacity is low, my cardio is terrible. B does not drum as often. We live very far away from each other. So probably not the ideal way. Let's see. The band, the Gazette, doing the interview, Raida had a pet cockatiel. It looks like them. Oh, nice. Acacia, you can just say you've been in a concert. That counts. Acacia, that counts. If you can drum it, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'm so mad at myself. I really wanted to at some point make original music, and I was like, I can't mix for shit. I can't play. I can't use like any sort of mixing material. And I was like, huh. Wow. I'm too Filipino. I can only karaoke. But because I don't talk to people and I don't network very well, I haven't found anyone willing to work with me. So it's just been like, huh, this is the year of roguelikes and Toontown. Find a friend who mixes. Yeah, I guess. I've been asking Mars if she can mix for me. And like, she said, cool, yeah, just do it yourself. I was like, okay, Mars. No, it sucks being trained classically for musical theater, but only liking Midwest emo and like pop punk. So it's like I have to forcefully undo the vocal training I did, and because of the way that you sing emo, if you're not like using good technique, it ruins it. It wrecks it. Machine Gun Kelly ruined my life, and other things amongst. I did talk to randoms on Twitter. They just haven't gotten back to me, and that's sad, because I was like, we have the same amount of followers on this site, and I have money to commission you. Please work with me. Here's some water. Okay. You're watching a Slipknot interview and learning about the... Okay, so what was the beef? I was like, if anything, System of a Down should do that, because Machine Gun Kelly put out like an absolutely terrible cover of like Aerials, and it was a radio show he was on, and it did not go well for him. MG Key calls it. When was this? I feel like I should have known about this because I was invested in a lot of the beefs. Right, focus left. Corey Taylor Slipknot made a comment that people took as against MGK, which is probably the case. There's a lot of people who want to call it MGK, and oftentimes it's deserved. Man's annoying as hell. Oop. Oh, gosh. B, do you ever watch that one video of Gerard Alonge doing his impression of every pop punk band? The one about like, this is my god, this is a song about my friends. I love my friends. Let's eat pizza in the basement. Give me a sec, B. I'll send you it. I'll send you it. Basically, this guy has a parody band. What? Has a parody band about like pop punk singers, and he wrote a song called it wasn't Gatekeeping. It was something weird, but it was produced by Travis Barker. It was an MGK parody song about gatekeeping, with the album art for. Oh, come on, hit it! Come on, lady. There we go. Where they're talking about how you can gatekeep pop punk because you're slightly older. It was really funny. Artists fail in one genre and decide to go rock. Usually they go to country, which Machine Gun Kelly eventually did, but then he ended up like in weird pop era. It was weird. I didn't listen to any of genre Sad Boy, and B, please do watch it. It's great. It's great work. It's great work. Do your heel. Do the heel. Lady, do the heel. They settled the beef? Good for them, I guess. Good for Corey. Good for Corey. Some people have some demons. Some people in the space got some demons. I'm gonna heal. Focus left. Don't get the one on the right. Come on. That's not gonna hit. You're lured. Dude, no, it's not gonna hit. The interaction's not there. Oh, well, they knew. Alright, let's just get this guy quick. We'll get the guy quick. Come on. Speed it. Come on, speed. Okay. I think we can just chuck it. We can just chuck it. We're fine. Yeah. Oh, you're so close to the tune-up. Nine more Lawbots for there. Hey, let's go, Poodle Noodle. Good job. Good promotion. Yeah, I got to learn the victory dance. Maybe. I don't think I'm nasty with it. And I'm gonna give you all just a quick heads up, based on like what I'm doing. There's gonna be a face reveal in like the next couple months, cause I'm going to convention with my usual con friend. But besides that, like we're hanging out with a vlogger who's pretty big, and we won't be able to be off like face. So yeah, you'll get to see what this mug looks like in real life. Yeah, it's gonna happen at some point. I've just kind of learned to live with it. No mask. I mean, I could wear it to the con, but at the same time, I'm like, does it real? It wouldn't be the same. Like, I don't know. I've been doing this for 2 years. I might have like a face mask on it. I might have the blue mask on, but like it's gonna slip off at some point. I know, because we're gonna be hanging out in the hotel. I'm just gonna forget. So I'm just gonna. It'll be accidental. Am I uncomfortable? I'm hard stuck at 650 subs. We're fine. We're fine. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen at all. I'm fairly certain of it. You'd wear a mask without that stuff? Possibly. I don't know. I've kind of come to the conclusion that, like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to the point where we're monetized. So if I'm just a dude that appears on camera, it's fine. I can do it now. Paint myself blue? You want me to go blue face? Blue Baba Doo face? Biba Doobie? I could do that. Like Gob from Arrested Development? That is the reference, actually. We'll call that one the reference that was intended. Huh. Oh yeah, Blue Man Group was huge. They were pretty big back in the day. Alright. Doc, unfortunately, I gotta do Lawbots and Cellbots, so... Oh, B, you were in the splash zone? That's, Is it non-toxic paint? Because I feel like that's a liability if it isn't. You forgot with what... It's probably paint, or something along this, a reasonable facsimile. Doug, if you want to take this 3-1 with us, we can do it. Doug, you want it? They put paunches on you. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna... Doug, you don't feel the need to come, but I am gonna invite you in case you want to. Uranium Pluto... Oh, you mean like the one they put on the Radium Girls who made the watch paintings? And they freaking died of cancer? At least I'm fairly certain that's how it went. That's how the show 1,000 Ways to Die taught me. And a TV show from Spike TV could never lie. Could it? I don't think so. Yeah, let's go. It's a 3-star. We got this. Can get a quick... Yep. Yeah, Radium Girl's sad. The amount of like precautions we really give people in life, in like industry jobs, not great. Doug, are you here? You're gonna need to... Oh yeah, Doug, you're gonna need a TP. Are you here right now? Let's see. I think Ziggy is mid-combat. Oh. Not here. Yeah. Ugh. That's another thing we could learn. All right, level 9. Hey, let's go, Kurt. You hit it. You're not going to think about the wire you lost for now, just fix the other parts? Good, good. Don't get too bogged into it. Make sure you get some level of movement, and it sounds like that's a good start. Look at that spin doctor. Look at him go. Okay. B, I know there's no way for you to vocalize this in chat, but do you remember how Two Princes by Spin Doctors goes? Because I don't. It's like the one that goes like da 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 da, but I don't know the words. Like, that's a real song, right? Da 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 da. Is that Is that the one song? Two Princess Neil before. Thank you, B. Thank you. Do they scat in the middle of this song? Do they skibbity scat man on this one? I'm trying to piece together memories of like weird YouTube poops I used to watch in the day. I want to say these. I could be wrong. Nice hit, Doug. Nice hit, Doug. This is a clean one. This is a clean run. No, I'm also of that variety of music listeners from the 90s. Like, oh, this stuff bangs. Do I remember the verses? No. Do the choruses go hard? Hell yes. Can I remember any of the words to You Oughta Know? Maybe. I was like, there's the phrase, and she go down on you in a theater. But that's about it. But like when they go, you oughta know. It's good. It's good. And I'm here to remind you the mess you made when you went away. It's not fair to deny me the cross I bear when you went away. The voice I'm going for is fluctuating in some weird places. Well, you're telling me your mom thought the band who sang the music to American Pie 2 was the Ho Hey Ophelia Stomp Clap Hey band? You don't need to be calm, you just need to be fucking stupid. That's what I am. All the blood that I will bleed. No, that's not it. I was trying to fall into the weird hipster voice and it didn't work. All the blood that I will bleed. So, I'm actually not the worst dissident against Stomp Clap Hey. I just prefer Head in the Heart. And Edward Sharpe and Magnetic Tears has like one really big song. That's okay. People like Home. People like Home. They like it a lot. They think that like also, Doug, you may want to just choose to not do that. It is a valid strategy to just pass the turn if we want to keep the lore on there. I will give you a heal though, because I do need to level up my heal. Let's see. No, KazCassidy, you missed it. Back when I was literally doing karaoke every Saturday and people were not coming, I used to get copyright claimed all the goddamn time. All the time. And I think that might have actually messed up with my visibility, but it was fun to do, but I just can't. So things that, well, that's the thing. Like, I am not anxious at all. I am just here. Like, I've been cast for 2 years. I can do whatever the hell I want. I started with a 6-hour karaoke stream. My throat was dead at the end of it. People scare you? Yeah, that's why you're a fox. Just talk to other foxes. Discord karaoke streams? That would be weird. I'm not against it. I feel like the audio would be weird, timing-wise. We would need to play test to see if there's some other set issues. But I could figure something out. The main thing that is, like, unfortunate is I do like having filters for reverb and stuff. And that stuff is, like, something tied to what I have on OBS. There was a brief period of time, like, late September, when I was, like, doing recorded, like, I was on Reaper just kind of mixing and trying out some things. It felt pretty good. I had, like, a birdsong short that performed pretty well, but it was, like, definitely too much space in the mix. And then I also had, like, that... I was really feeling myself on doing the harmonies to that Modern Baseball song. That was really nice. There'll be raw audio from everyone. Yeah, I guess. The thing is, like, how do I say this, Bun Bun? When I said I was a catty bitch in choir, that never really left. Like, I'm Filipino and a former theater kid. I take music very seriously. So much so that there was one time when the audio that I was doing, it was recorded, and for some reason it was on 6-second delay, so it was out of time every single time. I like popped off and I was like, you people who are listening, how did you not notice this? How did you not tell me? How do you say it was good? So I was like, I was probably like the most aggressive I've ever been on stream with people who, in general, I want to be in community with. Like, karaoke's all about having fun. I get that, but also, you can be good, too. You draw me as a cat? That's fine. Give me a sec. Was this the Fortnite one? No, this was a real one. B, this was, like, a real one. I mean, it was in a British accent because I was dressed as this fucker. But, like, it was so disheartening. I was like, what the heck? Why would you do this to me? Let's see. Acacia, how close is what you did to this? Audio? Yeah. And look, just a PSA to anyone who's watching or lurking. If something doesn't sound right, or if we can fix our audio, let us know. We want you to be entertained, and we don't want to be thinking like, wow, this person is like in the middle of a closet, but one that's poorly isolated. Not close at all? Okay. Well, we're keeping the look. Yeah, I was like, y'all can have standards for me. That's okay. It's okay to tell me to have standards. You're here spending your time with me. I'm just a man looking at a stream, playing Toontown Online in the year 2026. Popping the mic, I can tell right now. My eyes are all funky? Yes, they're wide as heck. Also because the tracking doesn't know what to do with my glasses. Oh. No, I have eyebrows. They're just underneath my bangs. Mr. Jones and me. That's Counting Crows. That's not the one. Spin Doctors did not make Mr. Jones. That's not the one. They did not go sha-la-la-la-la-la. They just do whatever. You think girls, cat boys should have human ears with cat ears or no? It should be one. One or the other. If you give them whiskers and they have human ears, that's fine. They should have at least one. Okay. More law bots. I've got to get how many more? Oh, I'm on a boss bot streak. 2 more law bots? Fine. B, what are other people saying? Other people are wrong. We played a game about a cat girl who has both human ears. Is it one ear is human, one ear is cat? Or do they just have both sets? It arrives when they have very short hair. It looks awkward with no ears. Well, that's why I have long hair. It blends in. Both, so they've got quad hearing? Is that like a physical weakness for them? They're just like, oh no, I have too sensitive hearing. All right, come on, no, not the boss bot. Come on, I needed the spin doctor. It's fine. You say it's an advantage? I feel like it's an easily exploitable weakness, though. Come on, pencil pusher. Let me fight you. Oh, we're in an invasion. Okay. What kind of bot? Barrett. They're all boss bots. God dang it. We gotta get out of the server here. All right. But do you have both ears, Acacia? Double the earwax. Literally one more lawbot. Come on, stop being a cash bot. Come on. If you're making your VTuber decide to be an animal girl, you'd only have one set of ears. Yeah, B, if you weren't, you know, the Beelzebub. What, Oh, do I have... Oh my god, I have both ears. Shoot. I'm a fraud. I'm a hack/fraud. Get me out of here. You'd be a raccoon? I can see that. I can see that. Or a rat? What is happening now? Oh, that's actually really heartening. That's really cute. That sometimes life is funny. I wonder how long that friend group has been together. It's always fun to imagine what the lives of people you meet one time on the internet are like. Like, odds are one of these people on the server has killed someone. You're only you because you want to keep B as a name, you didn't want the actual B. That reasonable. You would be getting so many not the B's. More than you get now, but still definitely some. Why was I Kaz? Rent a girlfriend. No. I don't know. I wanted two names. I didn't want to be distinctly, like, I didn't want to LARP as a Japanese name. I was like, this feels wrong and weird. And I was just like, huh. These are vaguely American names. And they're also names from two series I watch. Rent a Girlfriend and Konosuba. So, it hit. You're almost a sheep? What was the story there? When you're designing your personas? I never designed it. I was like, what does the ideal version of me in college look like? And it was not the Catboy one. Let's see here. That's the wrong thing to move. Give me a sec here. No. Remember when I tried to be boyfriend experience for like 5 minutes and it just turned not that? Yeah, no, this was a temp and I was like, I just kind of like it. I got beef with the name Melody, but that's not for here. Your VTuber was 30 minutes or less. That's so cool. Winter Monkey, I'ma help. Never mind, you got this. Never mind, you don't got this. I'm coming over. You had to change some things. Would you have given yourself more tattoos? Because I didn't design this, so I was like, huh. I gotta deal with what's on the thing. And I was like, this is okay. And I haven't changed this, even though I did get commissioned What if I just did like a live 2D like right now? What if I got my live 2D model here? Would y'all pop off for that? With this just a pocket debut. I'm really just saying fuck it, throwing it all out the wind at this point. Like I'm literally lying back in my chair, leg lifting. You would have gotten rid of the heterophobia? Yes. I did as a joke add heterophobia for one of them. I think KazCassidy has heterophobia. You receptive? It's fine. It's less cringe for you. Remember, you did this when you were young. I was fully, oh god, was I 23 when this started? I think I was 23. I was the age Blink-182 says when I start to fucking suck. Okay, Cellbots. Okay, let's go. I think one of the joke lore reasons as to why KazCassidy has like one red eye was that he had pink eye, but only hit one of them. But that one, I don't think that one stuck. That one didn't stuck. Oh. It's a lot of Lawbot buildings. Why did I join? No. Acacia, I'm gonna need you to tell me what you mean by actual sans. That actual sans line is frying me. What was the deal? What was the deal with airline food? Come on, dude. Why you gotta do that to me? All right, let's go. Get the one on the left. The one on the left. Why? Wild Pop, stop. We have him in lore. There's a reason why it's there. He acted like Sans. Like, what did he do? Did he sleep with your mom? Oh, he's in elementary school. No, that's Deltarune Sans. Not exactly the same one there. Okay. God, I'm just eating so many hits. Doug, I might need to go like back to the thing and heal up a bit. So, what do you think Sans? I think in Undertale he would not sleep with Toriel. He would not sleep with your mom. However, he's definitely doing that in Deltarune, like explicitly. And I don't mean explicitly like it's shown, as in explicit like this man is explicit. This man is not a gentle lover. He is all bones, no breaks. Doug, have you not healed up? You're a Naps Blue kid? Oh, so you just like lying down. I was like, oh. Depression. There we go. Napstabluke? Napstabluke is the ghost. From Undertale. Oh, B. Did they let you have the knife? Oh my god. Doug, you need to get like one drop and you've got that push. I am going back to get more gags. I will be right back, Doug. If you want to move over to the Cellbot HQ, I'll meet you there. You took your Undertale play? Okay, that's fine. I'm not encouraging you as a child to have brought a knife to school. I'm just saying the cosplay would have been more accurate. I appreciate the laughs, because I feel like that would not play well in many other places. I can't be yawning like this. Last time you tried to wear a costume, you learned about horrible what? Acacia, you can't just preamble an anti-capitalist rant without going for the, you know, the juggler. What's happening? Give us a part 2. You watched Twilight, a crazy girl in your friend group at the time was screaming so loud you had to go home? Was she just like screaming in like Team Edward, or what was happening? Hey, Doug. She was just screaming? She was overcome with, like, the spirit? Like, she was speaking in tongues? Like, she had a genuine religious experience at Twilight in school? Or it was, like, at the movie theater? That's the whole story? Well, when you say you learn about the horrible kind of evil capitalism that runs rampant during spooky time, I'm expecting you to say examples to, you know, knock them down a peg. Like, I don't know, it feels like textual evidence to support would be nice to see. And thank you, Aaron, for reminding me that Tung Tung Sahur does exist. Wait. Did not mean to do that. Not right now. Alright, Doug, get in. Are we not going? Never mind. Doug, get out. This is their stuff. They've got their own team. We gotta wait for the next one. Yeah, Doug, we gotta wait for this person to be out of the BRB screen. It's another event companies can capitalize like every other holiday. Well, then it's not like distinctly anti-cap Halloween. Come on, give us some more blood. I'm literally a card-carrying socialist at this point. You cannot... Come on, give me some blood sports. Oh, they're their own group. Okay. That's fine. No, when I say I'm a literal card carrying, so I mean it. Like, I pay dues. I pay dues. Yeah. Joining up. Okay, let's expand this invite over to Nova. You want in, Nova? On a different boarding group? What? Invite the other people, Doug. Try and find them. Dang it. No, they don't wanna. Shoot. Honestly, Doug, this might be a wash. Also, we're in headhunter territory. We gotta go out. We gotta leave the district to one that's not. Because I still need cell bots. You'd rather have a Halloween break would be fun. That would be pretty fun, I think. Bees out here talking about how your college rents out an entire place in Times Square? What? That's so bougie, but sounds so fun. Life is mean and it makes you sad? You could be mean-air and make it happy. Do you two need help? Dang it, they're already in a group. Doug, I'm gonna leave the group. And we're gonna join with these people. And Acacia, that is how you lose. You should be meaner. When they go low, you do not go higher. You cut them in the fucking kneecaps. You do not owe people kindness like that. You don't need to soft fox everything. That's how people get mean to you. And I know this is all, it sounds like I'm saying like, oh, put more mean in the world. I'm saying protect yourself, protect your, not your rights. Protect your peace, and if that means you gotta call an idiot, call him a fucking idiot. Some people are just fucking stupid. And this sounds so serious, but that's because I'm thinking of a stupid person right now that probably doesn't understand this conversation. If you listen to it, listen. Also, the costumes go crazy. I would assume so. You're at an art school, B. I'm only imagining like the patchwork that people are. There's got to be like an insane corpse bride like pick at least once a year. Then you feel bad too, though. Do not feel bad. If people do not want your right to exist, you do not owe them kindness. If they want your life to be demonstrably worse and act in ways that do that, kill them with kindness? No. Kill them with a fucking gun. In Minecraft. In Minecraft. In Toontown, actually. Because there is a squirt gun. You can do that. Huh? You're talking about life in the house. Doug, this is a very difficult two-person one. We gotta find someone else. Unless, do we, wait. Let's try, okay. Doug, follow me. No, not that one. Is anyone else here alive? Is Loopy? Oh, they are far out here. All right, Doug, let's try it. Let's go. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, shoot. Lol. We're two-personing. Person factory. The life itself. I want you to talk it a little. Abstract talk is fine, but like, Acacia, I want you to do some analysis. What about the concept of life makes it mean? Is it other people? Is it the fact that it ends? Is it the fact that you don't get to have wings? It's probably other people. All right, Doug, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one of these. Do not use drop. Aim for the 3. Yeah, we're gonna be using a lot of gags, so we gotta pick it off real bad. You think bad things happen to people who don't deserve it, good things happen to bad people who don't deserve it. That's why you be the equalizer. Every man a king. If the abstract thought of life is mean, conquer. Also, there's some great literature on like the concept of theodicy. I think you'd love to listen to or read Acacia. It's a very interesting topic of how God can exist in a state where they are all powerful, but there is the allowance of sin and evil. It's something that you just want to live your life. Perfect. Live in a way that lets you preserve that right to live your life, as opposed to some other things that are happening right now. We're really hitting Joker Friday levels right now. This is a week. This is the short route, Doug. We gotta go this way. Wait, oh, can we go that way? Is that locked? Oh my god. Oh yeah, we can do. You wanna do the back thing? Do it, Doug. You know you wanna. Oh, you do the. Okay, all right. We gotta go left. Nice. I wonder how many people I got to unsubscribe and leave talking about that shit. It's been so freeing being able to be fully myself this past couple months. It's been nice. All right, Doug, we're going this way. All right, Doug, same play here. I'm going to use my big magnet, and we got to pick off the lowest levels. It is interesting to think about. It's also interesting because, like, there is decades upon centuries of literature all about this. Monks in the Christian faith talk about it. Rabbis talk about it a whole lot. Unfortunately, I have not spent that much time looking into Eastern religions. There is, like, new religion and new religion, kind of like new metal. Not corporatized, but like it's the kind of religion where it's like productivity is king, where theodicy doesn't really get talked about that much. It's not amazing. Doug, if you want to fight the one in the middle, I'll give you a heal. What's interesting, we're talking about theodicy. Someone else should be the equalizer? No, Acacia, you have a heart the size of your fist. Why would you let someone else do this? Why would you be dependent on someone else to do that? Or better thought, why would you have someone else alone be it? Why would you not want to assist in that? You have bearing on your own life. Oh, no, not the Odyssey, not the Space Odyssey. Theodicy, Theodi. I want to say it's ACY. The concept of the existence of suffering coinciding with the existence of a higher power. It's a concept that gets talked a lot about in my minor. I minored in Jewish studies. Remember that. That's an important part of the Kaz. I went to an entire semester class before, the pandemic about God after the Shoah, and that's what there. You think your life experience gives you a whole different view? That is fair, B. I am living a different life experience as an able-bodied person who has had very many immigrant family members, successfully make it over here, but also has experienced one of my closest friends having an uncle in Minnesota during the past year. And I also witnessed as my mom, who is a nurse and has been a nurse at the same hospital for over 20 years, how I had to beg that hospital and the insurance to give her a discount on cancer treatment. So maybe I'm a bit too radicalized right now. Are you ready, Doug? Let's go. Yeah, Doug, I would go for left. Oh, shoot. Doug, I'm going to try it again. If we get bodied, we get bodied here. We really needed all of these to hit. How expensive would it have been? Enough that probably I would have had to have gone back to the higher paying job that I almost died at to help cover. It was bad. It was bad. Like, that might be a bit of a hyperbole, but for my sister to be able to comfortably still stay at her career, I would have needed to make more money and probably move home. It should be free. I know, right? And that's a problem with causes and solutions. It's almost like, even though we're aware that there are solutions to the problem, we're being gatekept by the fact that there is an artificial, I guess, like a bottom floor to access it. And even as me and my family, who were being generous, upper middle class the entire way through, even well, with some exception past the original housing bubble, I don't know. I feel like we were in a pretty good position. Stably employed mother, father, over 20 years for both. My dad just reaching retirement. My dad, whose second language is English. I mean, he's had a lot of time to learn it right. Having to beg his son to beg a multi-billion dollar corporation to approve something that we've been paying for years, as, you know, the concept of group healthcare. Perhaps maybe that's why I'm gravitating back to Toontown, because this is the closest amount to soft power I got to experience as a child. But that might be over psychoanalyzing this. And Doug, are you oh god, Doug, no. Doug, no. Doug, no. Shoot, I'm alone. Nice try, Doug. Almost died. Oh no, it wasn't died as in on a workplace accident. It was I was so stressed, someone in chat on Super Bowl Sunday got me really mad, and I was thinking I was having a heart attack. So I went to the ER, and I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, and B knows this even more so. And again, B, I really don't want to discount your perspective here, because you've definitely dealt with more bullshit from the healthcare industry. Mine is just acute and more, not even more recent, it's just very recent. Just moved to the Netherlands? I don't have that citizenship. Yeah, no, Doug, we went pretty, honestly, Doug, respect for your, bravery. We did not need to go two-person in this one. And we made it pretty far, so good on you, Doug. You've done a lot in the past, couple weeks in getting good at Toontown. It's nice. How do you equalize this stuff? Well, da-da-da-da-da-da. Bum 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 ba dum ba da da ba bum. That worked. They actually kept the premiums down for a bit after that. Otherwise, I don't know. Electoralism is something, at least on a local level. You can do that. Campaign. I think I'm supposed to canvass for a candidate either tomorrow or it was next week. You just sing the Acacia? One extra level of abstraction there. One more level. You're almost there. Yeah. No, Just Move is a really unfortunate response, because people don't have the ability to do so, and oftentimes people have been in the same country where they were born. They have the right to a good life in that place. You don't understand? Acacia, you sweet summer child, I don't think you've watched enough news. Look, I'm not trying to radicalize the youth. I don't want to Socrates this. I wouldn't be opposed to, because I'm not the most well-spoken person on the matter. I just know that this is a fundamentally fucked up distribution of wealth and resources that is only being exacerbated by, like, the conditions in which we are treating each other. It's sad. I know it's sad that it's radical. I like being tubular. But, like, it's a radical position now. Hopefully, it's less radical in the future, where I don't sound like I'm actively advocating for crimes. Even passively would be something. You know, Doug, I don't have enough gags to make it through it, but I might get to the boss. I might get to the boss with this, Doug. I'm almost there. I can feel it. This is a very heavy stream. This has gotten very heavy for a stream that began with a long discussion on MILF Manor. And we're back to the Cellbot HQ where we were talking about MILF Manor. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, no, B is right. Like, the East Coast, for all of its flaws with affordability, they have a history of at least, like, good healthcare and social safety net programs. God forbid you live in a place where Brett Favre exists and he decides, I'm gonna defraud, like, a lot of charities. Oh my god. You saying heavy made you remember that you have chocolate-covered strawberries in the freezer? I hope you enjoy those right now. Or if you're gonna get them, I hope you enjoy them when you get them. To what? To quote the, not the Raven, to quote Margaret Atwood, don't let the bastards get you down. I hope when people hear me go on these rants, they don't think I'm asking you to be miserable. I'm asking you to be aware, oh my god, be fucking woke. And, like, notice where you are. Don't, like, disregard the ability to have pleasure. Eat your chocolate-covered strawberries. Dance. Be merry. I don't know, have consensual sex. Just don't, you know, don't dance through life. Don't dance through life. That's not a good way to deal with it. Oh yeah, and I also technically am from Florida, so that coast is also not great, but also more for, like, climate reasons, which will get worse in the future. So there's that. I have no lure. I'm a dead man walking. What do you mind? Equalize? You should rebel. Yes, exactly that. Rebel against the system. If you need to work within it, fine. Electoralism is okay. Find like-minded individuals. Advocate for yourself. Find ways to talk to your local congressperson, your alderman. The minute you turn 18 and before the minute you turn 18, you're being acted upon by powers greater than you in number and in scope, but not in spirit. When you turn 18, you have the very bare minimum, the right to vote. At least that's how it is so far, right now. It might change, who's to say? Do not let them take away your ability to act upon your own life. You are not helpless. You are not small uwu bean. You are mighty uwu bean. We talked about this on stream. I've shown the anti-trans bill tracker. Gets me real fucking mad all the time. And you know what makes it bad? Because I know people in this space that I've talked to that are friends with people who I know are woke as hell. Say that it doesn't matter. It's not happening. It's fucking happening. It's been happening for years. I've been telling people. I've been showing them that site for over a year. I read one time a large portion of Project 2025 on my own volition to try and explain to people that this is not a good thing happening. And they didn't listen. And no one said a damn thing. And that made me feel real alienated from a group that I felt like I was a part of. And I thought that, you know what? Maybe I should disengage from that. And I did. Some of those people I don't talk to anymore for my own peace. But the difference is I'm here with you all who have made the conscious choice to listen to me. And I'm making sure that with the knowledge that I have and the things that I've seen in my life, that y'all are aware that it can be better. And the way that it can be is if you do. So if that means you're like calling your local congressperson, harassing them even over the phone, saying, if you do not do this, I will not vote for you. I will actively make sure that anyone that I know will not vote for you because they want to keep that power. That's what it means. If it means, safely by the way, don't do this in a very unsafe environment. If it means calling someone a fucking stupid idiot for saying some fucking stupid idiot things on public Twitter, okay, maybe not on Twitter because that's stupid, in front of people who you know are more receptive to these more progressive ideas, you can do that. If you just need to point out the level of hypocrisy that they are going under, do that as well. You're smart. You understand computer. I don't understand computer. I understand rhetoric, somehow. Do what you can do to make it better. Why would they care about your single vote? Because you don't give in to doomerism and you make demands. You get enough people in one place, stuff starts working out. It doesn't have to be all at once. You can, oh God. But you know what happens if you don't do anything at all? Other people win. They've been winning for quite possibly, you could probably say like 2016. Obergefell v. Hodges was Obama term. That was 3 presidential terms ago. Obamacare was term 1 Obama. You were able to make sure that people could not be denied health insurance due to pre-existing conditions. Do you know how hard that is to get a coverage with a pre-existing condition where you know that the company that is giving you insurance knows that you will be more likely to actually use the payments? It was really freaking hard. I sound like I'm mad all the time, and I am, for many things, but at least I know that when I'm mad, it's in pursuit of something greater. In pursuit of happiness, life, liberty, things that were promised upon us when we signed a social contract to live in society. Can I move, please? I'm just a cat boy right now, screaming into the void of the internet as I play Toontown. That does not mean that the me that exists, not a cat boy, is not experiencing this. This is escapism for some people, it is not for me, this is an extension of my person. So I will extend myself as much as I can to say, please, be aware. Some people are just horrible. Yeah, that's a fun one question there. When you say horrible, what do you mean? Regressive? Bigoted? Greedy? Conniving? Other adjectives? You gotta be specific about this. Because if you don't, people are gonna think they get a pass. Likewise, people are gonna think you're talking about them when you're not. This is the power of language. It's the reason why you can make fun of people if they call you the wrong slur. They're both stupid and bigoted. And that makes them feel worse, because they got schooled by someone who is both not the slur they thought they were, and also someone they already think is lower than them. Oh wait, the caller came back? Oh, I guess the timer ran over. Yes, B, exactly that. And you know what else? Your brother's stupid. But also, he can do code. He's stupid and mean. And smelly. And that sounds like playground insults, but I'm pretty sure canonically he is. Oh, this cat's not got nothing. He's in the cave. I gotta find the monkey, I gotta find the dog. The dog's hiding behind the headquarters. TMZ up here. Come on, hit the wave, hit the wave. You wanna hit the wave so bad. There it is. Alright, purple monkey, where are we at? You're a cat. Come, I got your leg. Monkey, where are you hiding? You're up there, what? How am I supposed to find you? Monkey! Technically, it's something. And I think Doug has the best photo for both of the monkeys. I just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Yeah, I just got a foot shot. That's it. All right, Doug, how you looking? Nice. Is this praxis? Is me ranting to you all about economic equality technically praxis? Oh my god. I'm not gonna name names because some people in this chat know who I'm talking about in those interactions, and I don't care to break those as much. It's there. You've been to the gates though? It's not that big. They tore a full wing of it. You don't know what that is? What? Praxis? Okay, so there are two things. There's praxis and theory. Theory is what you think of. It is what are the underlying principles and the different mechanics of an ideology that you have. Knowing theory is good because you can explain to people. Praxis is doing things in the real world that will come to sort of results. So praxis would be, oh, you want to support like a marginalized community? What you can do is you can advocate for, you know, better programs, better social safety nets in your local elections, finding better candidates, running for election, doing mutual aid. If you are thinking of praxis as like, I don't know, one of my favorite tweets of all time has been, Twitter leftists will shame you for not voting and then say that the proper way to revolution is to firebomb a Walmart, and they will proceed to not firebomb a Walmart. But they've been doing that now, and that's kind of funny. Hi, Flash. Welcome. We're getting radicalized. Yes. I don't even know why I'm going this way. There's no one to fight. Who's Mimi? Hi. KazCassidy? I'll take that. You had to go to urgent care and you're supposed to vote in a... No, wait, you didn't even get like no, they didn't give you a provisional diet? And that's another thing. This is why mail-in voting needs to happen. You can do it early. It's your right. You're a US citizen, I think. So like, why can't you have your vote count? The state legislatures have been to are bigger than the White House. The White House just... It is. It's a ceremonial thing, and ceremony is important to tradition. I'll do this here. We do need mail-in voting. We do. I mean, we saw how well it worked. It increased turnout during the COVID election. And it's just... The process is already mandated by the states. They have their own rules. They have voter rolls they check. They allow for same-day registration. Why would you not be able to mail it earlier with a signed affidavit? You have to go to a notary public to get that thing signed off, and they are a government, like, designated person who is supposed to be able to do that. Let them fulfill the function they have signed up to do. Why would you not? They crammed your area with the voting spots so the wait's not bad. That's good. That's really good, Flash. I'm happy for you. That's how it should be. Like, voting is the lowest bar. It is such a low bar. And I need to do a quick check and see. I need to know if canvassing is happening tomorrow. All right, we got Jimmy. You know, it's been like years since I've been able to do that. 2 hours canvassing on the south side of, okay. Are midterms coming up? Yes, it is. It is. And there is a legitimate issue with people who are like, always vote, and that's the only praxis. And that was me for a long time. And there's also issues with people only going to marches and only doing that. But you gotta remember, if you are pulling yourself out of the game, and people who are very clearly making themselves your enemy are still in the game, they're just gonna be winning the game. You're scared of what the powerful dictators might do? They're doing it now. They just reopened the Strait of Hormuz. They broke a ceasefire in Lebanon. Immediately. They're actively doing it. Acacia. Have you been getting AI ads for both sides? I have not getting AI ads. I have not. I got a promotion? What? No, I think maybe they have recognized that I have fully and utterly become a card-carrying member of the Democratic Socialists of America. So I think they've decided I'm a lost vote, so I'm not getting those ads on YouTube. Yeah. I hope this is also, like, helping you all recontextualize the thought of, like, VTubers as apolitical. That got me really mad, because I'm just like, this is not... I don't want, like, escapism become anime to be, like, real life, as in, you are not going to isekai yourself into a digital footprint to say that you are not affected by the world around you. That is, it makes me concerned. Like, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But if you are actively being, like, acted upon in ways negative to yourself, I want you to have some level of a spine and just say, please, somebody think about what the implications are. Because the implications are scary. Let's see. I have gotten AI voiceover ads for deportations. Yes, I have gotten those. I have not gotten AI fruit ads. I have successfully dodged the AI Love Island stuff. That's been good. They might, you can call them agitprop, probably. I mean, like, they're coming from, like, someone is paying for them. B, what's the OMG to? Oh my god, yeah, no, Fruit Love Island is, in terms of my least favorite islands, that's got to be like top 3. The island that I can't say the name of, AI Love Island, Temptation Island. Those are the 3. Those are the 3. What is it based on? I don't know. Some person was like, I'm gonna make a reality dating show, and they just use a lot of the tropes of like Love Island, which is a very like famous multi-season running show, and they're like, we're gonna remake this with AI generated fruits. Yeah. Something else you notice is an increase in AI. Yeah, AI YouTube channels are that's been happening for years. It's been going on for years. We've noticed it, we've known it. And like, baby likes jingling keys is funny when it's a child. When it's a grown-ass adult emotionally invested in like poorly voice acted fruits talking about banging each other but not keeping the same model across the board, what are you doing? I know I'm saying open up the schools as a bit, but also, Jesus, watch an anime or something. Please. AI is sad to me. No, not the AI itself. I can't think. The concept and the practice and the spread of it. I will be the first to admit, I thought it was funny when Will Smith was eating spaghetti. When Will Smith was eating spaghetti and it was bad, I was like, oh, this is like Angela Anaconda. But Nan is making a creeping push into, you know, so many places. It's in tech. It's not being well tested. It's being thrown everywhere. People are speculating that it's going to be great, and they're paying into it based off of that speculation. And it's just not there. It's not safe. There are AI ethicists who are working on different solutions to it. What you can do to make sure your things are being implemented well. It's not being listened to. The concept that people enjoy AI more than human art is sad to me. And Acacia, when people say something, listen to them. When people are in the comments saying that they love Fruit Love Island, which there really are people like that, you need to believe them. Some of them may be playing a bit, and if they are, they're saying that to make you think that it would be fun for that to happen, or they want to make you mad, in which case you're already mad at AI, you may as well stay mad at the right people. Which causes the best one? The boiler is fire burning on the dance floor? Whoa, whoa. Indeed, Evan. I don't know how much I can push this thought that, like, just because we understand that AI is not good for, like, artist communities, or the concept of people having the ability to explore and be bad at things, it doesn't mean that people don't already see it as a possible replacement for other forms of entertainment. So we can't be treating it and treating people like AI is a non-issue. Also, indeed, Small Fry, Slay, boots the house down with Cog Bus. You mean like most people don't watch those? Not saying fans are lying. It's a significant enough amount of people that you should be concerned. AI chatbots should be removed. They are misused resources. Same with generative AI. in regards to medical field reliable diagnosis is impossible, and that's good. Okay. AI chatbots, to an extent, not the worst, but definitely, yes, generative AI chatbots where you are inhabiting people as opposed to specialized ones who are meant to help you do discrete tasks such as, I don't know, navigate forms, understand medical jargon. That's fine. I think that's there. AI in medical diagnoses, I think we're not there yet. In the future, probably good. Wasn't this discontinued? Yes, it was, Small Fry. It was, and then people brought the servers back. You don't think AI chatbots should be allowed to form connections with people? This is where I'm like gonna say, I think if we have them at all, they're gonna connect, because we anthropomorphize everything. If we can imagine it as having eyes and a face, it kind of just becomes a person to us. It's like when you make a pet rock and you put googly eyes on it, and now it's your best friend. Or that one guy who fell in love with Hatsune Miku because he was so worn down by his job in Japan that when he had Miku at home and it would play voices, he'd be like, I would like to marry that. Like, that's gonna happen no matter what. I think people just beg. People are yearning for any sort of connection, but they're so bad at it. They're so bad at it. Acacia. But when are they gonna burn? When the bubble burst? Yes, of their own hubris, fine. But what are the people who already made the money on that? They're gonna try it again with something new. Remember NFTs? Remember non-fungible tokens? Hi Yumi, we're radicalizing while playing Toontown, the way this game was intended. Yes. Have I named my car? Yes, her name is Marge. She's very cool. Do I want to have sex with my car? No. There are some people that do, but that's not the same thing. That's a different kind of compulsion. What would they even try? I don't know. Remember, NFTs happened. They found something new. The metaverse happened. It went down. People are still trying the metaverse. Also, yay, awesome. Bee can move her neck. Cool. Crypto rug pulls, that too. I don't know. Follow whatever the heck the Paul brothers are doing. Maybe they'll start advertising an energy drink. Call it Prime. Or I guess, like, if you don't want to get copyright sued, you could call it component or composite. That means it's homework time. Yes, please, B. Get your homework done. I'll try and keep you company here. I don't know how long I can keep up this rant, though. My voice is getting sore and I need to pee. And yes, Tulip Mania, that was a thing where tulips were artificially increased in value. Tulips are pretty. Honestly, I think that's probably more harmless than the other ones. But oh, come on, don't knock it out. Don't knock it out. Thank you. Thank you. The copper bubble? Yeah, remember that the Bronze Age broke that copper bubble? Acacia, this is where I think you are reacting with such amazement that these things that have been told to you that do exist, that they've existed for a long time. They do exist. They gave up on it, but it's still being funded. Or for the longest time, it has been funded. They gave it up because it's not profitable. Does not mean Zuck has not been trying to keep it alive on its last legs. Remember, this man has disposable income that could sink the Dawn Treader. Doug, do you want to do the, do you want to knock this guy out? I also might need to pee. Like, very soon. It is, yeah, it's an insane, like, this is, remember, this is a man who said he would like to build bunkers. Why do you need to build bunkers? You could solve so many of the world's problems. For one, you could stop allowing ads on your site. Well, not ads. You would monitor the ads you put on your site, Zuckerberg. What are you, well, he knows what he's doing. He's accumulating wealth. That's why it's called Meta? Yes. when I talk about it's not like when I say metatext or metatextual. It is legitimately, it was owned by Meta, so it was a pun. But at the same time, it was about the fact that it was owned by Mark Zuckerberg. He's trying to escape the permanent underclass. He's Mark Zuckerberg. He made the Facebook. And after he made the Facebook, even though, you know, the youth don't use it, he was able to accrue wealth and political power. And now he wants to eat his sweet baby rays. And when I say sweet baby rays, I do mean the barbecue sauce. And he wants to build a bunker underground where if things go south, he will be alive. And yes, Flash, that is an apt comparison for people who would like to have a One Piece frame of reference there. Thank you very much. Do you believe time is money? I think time, if we're on an hourly wage scale, it by definition is. It is unfortunate that like the way that we value our time is based on like, you know, how much we are earning across that period. You know, I think AI tech, not even AI, no, just like Silicon Valley tech bro religion is optimization and getting stuff done quickly. Oofy. You just remembered the word proletariat? You want to use an irrelevant sentence? Use it correctly in a relevant sentence, and that's even better. One of these days, I'm going to read the freaking Communist Manifesto on stream and see how many people try and come at me. Maybe that's what our May Day stream is. Maybe we just read the Communist Manifesto together and we just hang out. Yeah, Flash, that's messed up. And the thing is, like, he could probably have rented that any other night, but he wanted to be that night. But you've earned the right to eat. You've earned the right to eat there. Thank you, Windchill. Three-story buildings. Snow Bunny ski shop on Sleet Street. Yeah, let's get this one here. It's just capital, we live according to clocks. Exactly. As someone who has lived in the capitalist society his entire life, I'm like, I don't know what it looks like to be in one without it, but at least I'd like one with better guardrails. I mean, Jesus Christ. Please also remember, Carl spells his name with a K. He did not, I don't think he predicted revolution specifically in the USA. He is very much in the USSR, but like, the spirit is there. The spirit is there. I will be right back. I actually really do need to pee. I will be right back, I promise. Discourse among yourself. Oh my god, you're right, sorry. I was thinking of Stalin, and I was thinking of the Conquest of Bread, which is not Stalin. Thank you, Yumi. He is German. And it was him and Engels. And then, let me see. What? No, Lenin. Sorry, Lenin. Think about Lenin. Alright, I did not fall in. I did not fall in. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see what we got. Did he predict revolution in the USA? I thought he was Wait, let me see here. Because Marx is like pre-Civil War, which I mean, yeah, antagonism, it makes sense that would be like viewed as revolution. I don't know if that was proletariat specifically for the US, that's kind of American-centric. Acacia, I feel like we don't need to ascribe Trump as, you know, how does one say this? Having thoughts. I think it's funnier if we act like he's Leah Michelle and he can't read. Also, Hungry, let's actually unpack that a bit. When you say that rich people led the American Revolution, technically yes, but you also have to remember there are such a thing as, like, layers to this shit, tiramisu, where the American Revolution was overthrowing a monarchy for what is, at least in a sense, at least on paper, a democracy. So, baby steps. For all you know, maybe good. I don't know. One of the things I want to ask is, based on what you've heard from his mouth and on his Twitter, would you say he can read well? You don't need to say, for all I know, he can't actually read. You can make judgment calls if it's pretty clear. If he's reading, it's not at a high level. Yes, that is the correct one. The only people allowed to vote were white land-owning men. That is correct. That is the way it was for a long period of time. When Jackson was there, it was a little bit more populist. The point is, they weren't able to vote, like, for sovereignty prior. Again, I'm not defending the original founders of the United States for being white landowning men and not extending the right to vote to other people. I am simply saying this is obfuscating the point that the revolution was a revolution away from monarchy, which at minimum is closer towards socialist revolution. What? Wait, huh? If it can be so real, he can read about as well as he can write, which isn't any yes, exactly. Documents are at a middle school level. I've seen a Truth Social post or two. It's a lot to think about. Many such cases. Hungry, you gotta remember this is an American middle school. You gotta scale it with America. You gotta factor it down. Flash dropping the let's be real, Ben Franklin was one of the top tier founding fathers with his quirks. The bar is low. He was a quirked up boy who had a lot of sex. So that is true. Acacia, what have I been saying? You should do that more. You seem pretty opposed to it a couple minutes ago. That's not praxis, but it does help a bit. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. When he got the AI Jesus image, where there was a doctor below him. You didn't know what I meant? I thought I was very clear. Let me know how I'm unclear when I'm saying things like, when they go low, don't go high, bite their fucking kneecaps. That's a reference to the Detroit Lions head coach in football, by the way. You're half listening. Thank you. You love eating shins? Yes. My favorite shins, fascists and Godzillas. I would eat both of them. Your brain is half working? Well, we gotta get him working higher. We gotta elevate that. We gotta think more. Cause not thinking got us into this mess. Kneecaps taste better than shins? I will need to test that out. Not on human kneecaps though. I'm not Army Hammer. Why I'm eating Godzillas? Because Shin Godzilla, Yumi. Get with the program. It's a reference, a turn of phrase. +2. Thank you, Northern Lion. How much do you do with a hammer? Enough to start something. Okay, let's see. This I'll use a lure set. I'll use a lure set. Damn it. You first learned about the image because your professor posted it on his Instagram feed? You didn't know it was... No, that's real. That's real. I think we should be treating this the same way we treat Kanye. Even if it's not, like, him at his full mental capacity, there are still active choices being made to let this man have a phone. So, if he thinks it's a doctor, which I believe he actually did do a retraction, or that thing, he was Jesus, that says a lot. Your professor is great, he does political commentary. I'd love to see that. I really wish I was in a place that had more political commentary. It's rough. It's rough. I'm not well-spoken. I'm not as well-read as I should be. I haven't done as much praxis. I just desperately want to meet another person in the space who is smarter than me at this and can say things smoother than me, where I'm not just yelling at you people who already like being here. And you know what? 70 years, that man's seen a lot of shit. He grew up with Reagan. He grew up with Ronald Reagan. B, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. I too love busting cogs. Let's get him. Oh god. B, I gotta open up the links you sent on my phone because I was about to open that on stream. Let me get that fixed here. Oh, this is sick. Take a look at that after this. Huh? Yeah, bustin'. 'Cause bustin' makes me feel good. Da 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 da. The Confederacy. I would say it is not as prevalent. It is still prevalent in parts of the country. There are definitely places I've driven by where the flags were up. So it's not a non-zero number, Hungry. Acacia, I'm also realizing you're too young to really understand the full catalog of Neil Cicerega. So, you have not seen the Bustin' video, which is Ray Parker Jr. bustin', but a lot. One time you were shoveling snow in a long skirt and a red cardigan. Banger. And an old guy in one of those tiny snowplows drives by spitting your direction and laughed at him. Well, clearly they were doing something. They were getting the lawn. We should get left. I mean, the snow... Sometimes you just gotta, like, blow the snow. Alright, one left. Pie? Pie. Alright, that's another house down. You think you're more of a shovel or a watering can? Watering can. Watering can. Definitely a watering can. Okay, gotta find Sleet Street to get the... Honestly, how long have we been going? We've been going for 3 hours. We can go a little bit longer. We can go longer. Question from Yumi. I don't know what the concern is there. Is Yumi a shovel or a watering can? I think Yumi has very watering can qualities. What is there to understand? Where's the confusion? See, B's got my back here. How is it a consensus? It's just, it simply is. That's just the vibes you give off, Yumi. Yumi, who's been telling you you're a watering can or a shovel? Is this what Dendo is talking about? Is that the server? Oh, the server's draining. Okay, we're going to Splatville. No. Oh, shoot. Actually, we need this. All right, +2 for that one. That's a good pun. I don't know. I think of shovel as just like, it's in the dirt. You hit people over the head with it for comedic effect. A spade is ground breaking, not a shovel. Colloquially, we'll treat them like the same thing, even though they're not. Yumi, I'd like to ask, who woke you up with a watering can? Like, that's such a whimsical add-on. Like, not a single stream, but you had the multiple shower stream hidden you. Yeah, Acacia, but you gotta think, what is more likely of the two? Less effort. Oh, Yumi, you were a bully? What the hell? Maybe you are a shovel. Okay. Alright. Alright, Yumi, go out here and plenty new slurs. Oh my god, okay. Do your parents not dump water and ice? No, they don't, because I just wake up. I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning after we were up late last night. My body just says no, Kaz. Be woke. Well, yeah, Yumi can be a cat plushie too, but you were presented two options. B, you're just starting your homework now, though. Oh no. See, Hungry knows what we're talking about here. Okay, what we got? Can I get like a lower level micromanager? I just need to get this piece. Can I get a level 5? Here we go. You got 10, homework and laundry. Attack, back at homework. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, that's a battle plan. Hey, Doug. What's up? Gonna try and find Yumi, by default, you have to be a cat. Ate baked beans, coffee. Like baked beans and like pork in there, or was it just like the baked beans by itself? Because that could like lead to some gas. Either barely sleep or once you can sleep, you sleep. Okay, so you're like you're not sleep maxing, you're regaining, you're retaining. Yes, excuse my manners if I make a scene, B. I'm not gonna do the things that you like for the me inside. Yumi. You know, B, wait, give me B. I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture. And yes, Yumi does actually teach me how to slay the spire. Oh, well, yo. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Doug? Here's what we're gonna do. Focus on the smaller one. Use water. Yeah. Good. We missed? That's the high accuracy one. All right, try it again. We gotta clear the earlier one first. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Come on, we got this here. We got this one. Maybe we don't, but we gotta get this thing now. Doug, full send on pie. Don't dodge. Yes. Come on, drop. Okay. Can I survive 13? Okay, barely. Why are they short? That's their design. Water. We gotta aim for height. Okay, good. No one else show up. Please. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. Awesome. That was a lot of... Are you kidding me? I still didn't get the gear? Alright, Doug, I gotta go back to play. I gotta heal up bad. Why does Goofy say he lose his car in the parking lot? Gosh, I guess it was a Goofy mistake. Yeah. Good one, Evan. Nice. Did I hit the gorsh enough, or do I need to go harder? I feel like I don't have a good Goofy outside of that one soundbite. I gotta learn. I gotta get better. I gotta train. Cause I can't do the yahoo. And you gotta have the full set if you're just doing the sound effects. But I'm not quite there yet. I could have bought a Lambo happily, but the insurance is high and I kind of want a family. I'm losing my mind. B, did you just send me Beezer? Alright, I gotta find one more snowflake. There we are. That's nice. That's good. The emoji was just, you know what, B? I still appreciate it. Thank you very much. That makes my day better. Come on. You're not into the raw magnetism of KazCassidy channel VTuber? All I wanna know is, will you get a little closer? She doesn't want to get closer. I could have been out of this. I could have been. I did not. Okay. How do I keep missing these? Get the one on the right, Doug. You got this. Doug, you want to get the one on the right, and then I'll get the one on the left. Cross the streams. What Pokemon? I don't, honestly, I don't remember. Oh, shoot. Was it Bug? No, I was Bug. Was it Fairy? I don't think it was Fairy. Was it It might have been Grass. Alright, I got a map on Sleet Street. Tend the tail of Sweeney Todd. His gat was fat and his ass was on. Let's see. Hungry? I don't know, Hungry. Can I say Steel? Can I say Steel on that one? A ghost type. They called you Shedinja? Damn, Uni. You got 1 HP, you're so frail. Alright, I got a fishing minigame to do. So, love letter from the Mingler. And a rubber ducky. Dice of the weather? Yes, you could. You can get hailed out. And no one would notice. It's almost like nothing you died to. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Seal's about right? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, Doug, we gonna fish? And I immediately caught the rubber ducky. I'm going to return it before this thing gets taken over by the cogs. Petition to start, like, replace the vernacular. We say, oh, this person's an NPC, just call him a cog. Functionally the same thing. But also, I feel like it would hurt more. Ooh, you know, Hungry, that might be a bit much. That one might be a bit much. I think just Cog is fine. Oh, I don't like the energy I've created in the studio right now. Okay. The emote. Okay. I was thinking of, well, we were talking about as a diminutive way to talk about NPCs, and I was like, ooh, why not? The word that none of us can say is what I'm going to refer to. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, Yumi, you've been saying the clank a lot. Like, a lot, Yumi. Oh shoot, Doug, I'm on the way. Give me a sec. Is it you, Dendo, or Mars that's been saying it so much? Oh god. Thanks, Doug. We'll just hit with some double throw. Squirt? Squirt. Doug, do you want any help on your quest? I mean, we can go to your stuff too if you want. I'm gonna head back to like I'm gonna head back to the playground to get some gags and stuff. Like, do you need to do tasks outside of the burg? Because I'm fairly certain you're pretty far back. Oh. How many gags do I have left? God, 10 of my gags all being lures is saying something. I should probably go a little bit earlier, honestly. If I go to... We're still in boss bot, right? Yeah. Doug, tell me what you got. If we gotta go find certain bots, right now we can't find anything besides a micromanager. We'll have to swap servers, but I can find us one. Okay. Some flunkies. So those are boss bots. They are gonna have to be in a different server because right now we are dealing in a cog invasion. And a Cellbot scrap factory in HQ. I also have a scrap factory. We can go to let's go to Daisy Gardens. God damn, Yumi, you're a mod. You can't be setting stuff on fire. We're not a Walmart. Yumi, you're here. I'm here at the same time. I can see what you're doing. There's another mod in chat also that can see what you're doing. This is not covert. Alright, do what you gotta do, it's fine. B, fine. Alright, I'm looking away too. Eyes are closed. Yeah, Doug, I'm looking around here to see if I can find us a party here, but this is a boss bot only set. I don't think we have this. I think we need to find it. We gotta find a group. We gotta find a group. I'm gonna go for another district. I'm gonna see what we got. Oh no, Doug, they're taking the servers down for maintenance. Mimi, I didn't... What? No. Alright, here it comes. How did I get 1,000 more in terms of the... Huh. Why would I be scissors? Y'all can board, it's fine. I'm your favorite lesbian? Alright, here's the thing. Let me get the thing. Here. This is your fan service for the people who want to view me as a lesbian. There we go. There we go. Are they a boarding group or what? Yeah, that's right. Give me a sec, I'll say. You couldn't find the long bacon? What? We're just gonna hold here until they fit. What is happening here? What's happening in chat? I don't know. I don't know. They said I was a lesbian. And we're here. Gosh. Let me see. Is there any openings left on Toon HQ at this point? Doug, there are 3. Oh, wait, what? Y'all, we could join in. One of us. Okay. Oh, they were going for a long... Oh, what? We going? Oh, nice. There's... some max gags only, so we can't do that run. I'm doing the filter again. Yeah, Doug, this might be it for us tonight. Gotta be silly. Do you have lesbian? What? Why do I give okay, you know what? Time out. We're doing fuck it, community night after this. I'm gonna move a raid right now into someone. We're watching YouTube and Discord after this, okay? We're chilling in Discord. We're watching YouTube in Discord. We're gonna be a fucking community. Who's awake right now? We're gonna send people to Shin. Shin's gonna get a raid, and we're gonna end on Twitch. We're going in the Discord. We're gonna watch videos. Whatever, it's fine. Yumi can tell me why I'm a lesbian. Anyways, thank you everyone. My name is KazCassidy. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later, possibly in the Discord. Bye.